Word up, this is Hugo. I got my comically huge mic. Must be time for some big words. Word up. Word up. Welcome back to the rap vlog. It's been a while since I got to pile words and grammar together in a key style and deliver them into the session unmixed, ascending the very crest of the nexus at the behest of any special request from my fellow inhabitants of the internet's ecology, attempting to flex the elements of my better quality, taking my permanent place as an oddity, happy to pen a prophecy when a patron suggests a homily on the delectable topic of etymology, the study into whatever the origin of any single word that has ever entered the lexicon could be, because every word that's merged into our vocabulary currently got here via a long journey, an epic odyssey. See, words are like immigrants enriching this lexical colony, bringing the flavor of their birth culture and context historically, and English has never been hesitant of borrowing, incorporating foreign neologisms from ancient Greek, Arabic, Latin, French, German, Dutch, and occasionally the original language of the British Isles, and often way back into the Sanskrit. A word can be transmitted by ways of invaders or adopted from the invaded and once writ into the linguistic ocean of English like one drip. Its original genetic genealogy is apparent yet in its spelling reassembly of the DNA code of the alphabet. As a test, generally single-syllable words can be said to be left from the original Old English or Germanic set, while multi-syllable, longer, more formal alternatives tend to be Greek or Latinate. For example, check the word teach. That's from German and Old English, while the longer synonym, educate, is Latinate via French. This is handy for trying your hand at linguistic hacks between the branches of Romance, Latin-based vernaculars like French, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish, the languages of 600 million cats on the planet. Because once you can spot a Greco-Latin word, it's likely to merge with the identical transcript with a bit of a backflip of the pronunciation tactic. For example, decision becomes décision, decisione, décision, décision. That's why many European students of English tend to find more intricate synonyms quicker to get to grips with, but using shorter, more normal, less formal English forms seems a big risk. But let's head back into the origin of words before we finish. Take the word etymology itself, break it down quick. It's intrinsically fitted with two main bits. Etymo attached to the suffix logi. Etymo is from the Greek etymon, which means true sense, in essence, the real meaning of something, while logi we now use to mean the study of something. From the Greek lego, to speak, it has a cognate that's so boss, it's closely related to the Greek word logos, which might just be the most important word in the Western world, because while logos fundamentally means word, it also means truth, reason, belief, prophecy, story, plan, logic, information dispersed in the eternal in the birth of the universe. The Stoic philosophers elevated this word logos to define the divine informational complot that organizes and contrives the entirety of reality in the spot. The closest word we have to that would have to be God. But Logos was never an interventionist deity. It's an ineffable, logical, lexical spontaneity which speaks to the creative power of vocabulary that we all wield innately every time we open our vocal sanctuary. In other words, Logos, the word, gives the universe meaning, and finding meaning is the function of all aspects of consciousness seeing itself present in the universal system, the reflection of expression giving the universe a reason for existing. They said, in the beginning was the word, and the word was God. A more accurate rendering is in the beginning was the Logos, or the Logos was there already when the beginning occurred. Words are gods, and God is just a word. It's our own hands timing this race against time on a stopwatch. Seeking meaning is the reason. Stop, watch. The Big Bang is not stopped, and part of this Logos hopscotch was weaving conscious thought across the cosmos. And as conscious beings, we have no other means to analyze the very origins of reality or to travel back in time, apart from seeking definitions, words, patterns and signs, and language is the tool we use to translate, transcribe, describe, and transmit that enlightenment from mind to mind. So every act of communication combined, whether through books or online, through mathematics or verbal gymnastics, is communion entwined with the line of the creative movement divine, no less than that of the universe itself, and is a continuation of that exact same process as well. So speak your cosmos into existence, set the Logos free, study the origin of the universe's true meaning, etymology. Thanks to my patron Damian Tapley for offering this topic and making me tap keys. Running this Logos race like the greatest of athletes. Patrons, please do the same and get at me. And I'll have more Logos worship to serve up. And word is bond, I'll be honored to put my words up on celestial pedestals and stir up this world stuff, because I never hesitate to elevate the word up. Word up. Thanks for listening. This isn't really a huge mic, it's something called an eyeball. And it means I can record in this mic pretty much anywhere. It's pretty dope. Thanks as always to my patrons. Thanks for listening to my words. Word up. And most importantly, of course, in these crazy times, Peace.